low-key feel like I'm LARPing. We have this dot cake. They were so sweet. They were so nice.
If you have the ingredients at home, you can definitely make a deconstructed latte.
I don't know whether to use this one or these clear cups from IKEA. Hello everybody, my name is Nikki. Welcome if you're new, welcome back if you're a returning guest. We are currently out right now. I have to drop off some film that I took during my sister's wedding. I need to get that developed, still need to get that developed, which is why we are here. But this film lab also does have a photo booth, and I've never done a photo booth, which is why I kind of want to try to see how it is. Without further ado, let's just go. We are now back in my car and the photos turned out so cute. I've learned how fast the photos go and how warm it gets. But now let's go ahead and get some coffee and get some work out of the way, because as much as there's no final or test coming up, we still are in class, which means we still gotta be a student and get some stuff done. Finished at the coffee shop. I ended up getting some work done, which is what I originally wanted to, and that was the plan, and we did that. But while I was there, I ended up having lovely conversations with the workers at the coffee shop. I went to Walk Coffee in the Montrose area of Houston. They were so sweet. They were so nice. I loved our conversations, and that's generally what I do miss about being in coffee shops, is the community and just everyone interacting with one another. Since we are now done, we're gonna go ahead and head on home. We do have a couple chores that we need to get done, so let's go ahead and do that. Honestly loving my blush placement today. I changed my blush placement and I kind of like them on the center of my cheeks. It's a little more cutesy bootsy. Talk about film cameras or anything like that, just because I don't really know much about film cameras, which I feel like I should learn a little bit more if I'm trying to get into it. But I really do love and enjoy the process of physical media. I like having physical photos and pictures just so that they can be in a scrapbook and I can just look into them if I'm ever feeling nostalgic. But I'm excited to try this one out. This is what it looks like. All you have to do, pop open the back, just pull the strip over here and then close. Excited to take this out, excited to see how the film is going to process and look like. Now we're just gonna see what 36 photos I take with this thing, but hopefully they're good. Morning everybody, it is the next day. It is currently 8:23, very early. I'm about to head to my sister's because we're just gonna hang out and have a fun time. I haven't seen my sister in quite a bit, but we see each other at least once a week and it's been about 2. It's overdue to say the least. I have my eye patches on and that's how you know it's quite early. Guess who I'm with? Ata and I are on our way to go get lunch and a little coffee, because what is a sister date without a coffee and good food? I really enjoy the salmon. The salmon is really good, and also their freshwater eel. But I'm a person that really loves eel, so maybe that's just me. eat. I ended up getting the jasmine matcha latte as well as the banana bread. I got the strawberry matcha latte. I like this one. The jasmine flavor is really Quite some time has passed. I am now back home, showered and changed to go to bed. It was so nice to just hang out with my sister because I haven't seen my sister in a fat minute, and as our schedules haven't been aligning, today was the only time that we were able to get to hang out, and I'm just so excited to hang out with my sister and just see her. But while we were out, there was one that I was telling her about and we were hee-hee-hawing about it, but I think deep down about it, I don't know if I should be hee-hee and ha-haing about it. Essentially, when we were at the Filipino store, my sister needed one ingredient. We were looking for bagoong or shrimp paste for my sister to make kare-kare. When I went to ask, I said, oh, do you know where the bagoong is? And I don't know if I just didn't say it clearly or my accent was a little off. They looked at me confused. And then it was like a whole thing of a back and forth, just saying the same thing. I don't know if any like Asian American or Filipino American can relate, but growing up, my parents didn't really teach me Tagalog. I was surrounded by it. Now, I am never ashamed of telling people that I'm Filipino. I have Pinoy pride, okay? That is one thing that, you know, doesn't ever change. I love telling people that I was Filipino and I love being Filipino, and that's just something I'm not ever going to be embarrassed about. They didn't want to teach me just so it was easier for me to assimilate in school. Because of that, I feel like I kind of have this like identity crisis of being Filipino but not Filipino enough, and just low-key feel like I'm LARPing being Filipino even though I actually am. It just sometimes feels like I'm not connected to my culture as much as I am, and I feel like language is such an expressive thing, especially in Tagalog and Ilonggo and any dialect in the Philippines, and it was just like, huh. But while we're now home, I'm going to catch up on schoolwork because I kind of have been lacking on that, and just finish my notes for the rest of the night.
Good morning, everybody. We made ourselves a little deconstructed latte. I'm too chronically online for this. I scrolled for 5 to 10 minutes on TikTok looking about a deconstructed latte, which is just making your own latte, but you're buying everything for it. If you have the ingredients at home, you can definitely make a deconstructed latte and not pay $9 to $10 for everything to come in separate compartments. That really grinded my gears a little. Today is the last day before we have to lock in for finals. I have 2 finals coming up, and those are scaring me to my bone. So before we get into study mode and locking in, I wanted to make some dot cakes today. Now, I know dot cakes are just a sheet cake, some frosting and sprinkles, but who doesn't love cake and who doesn't love a sweet treat? A little bit of whimsy until it gets sucked out of us next week.
I'm stuck between the French vanilla and then the vanilla cake. I feel like there's something that's pulling me to French vanilla. For the bowls, I'm stuck. I don't know whether to use this one or these clear cups from IKEA. I was thinking this one just because it's a little shorter and you have more diameter, if that makes sense, but then you have height, so like the depth in it. But this is how the cake looks like. It's currently on the cooling rack. A little short, so that's why I was thinking maybe we can use this one. But then if I do a 3-stack, it would look nice. Because we still have to also account for the mangoes. I think we may do this one. I want to show y'all the masterpiece. We have this dot cake, which looks delightful.
waffle. This doesn't have anything, just the cake and frosting. Whereas this dot cake has some mango and you can see it popping out, which I'm so excited. Don't look at the distribution of cake. Y'all see it, y'all peep the mango. I think we're gonna do this one. Ooh, look at that. The mango brings everything together. Everything's so sweet, everything's so good. Would make this again, probably without the dots, just as a simple cake, because this is good. We lit our candle for the night. I haven't lit a candle in a fat minute, but this is one of my favorite scented candles of all time by Bath & Body Works. Sun-drenched linens. I love the scent of fresh laundry, so when I found this, how many years ago? Yeah, it went into my basket, and that was one of the candles that I lit in my apartment every single time I went down the kitchen for the night. It is just such a nice and refreshing smell, and we have it lit. I have my book. We're going to read for the rest of the night, but with that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and end the video up here. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video of me just kind of going out, more of a chill, relaxing vlog instead of these stressors of, you know, school and everything. This was more lighthearted. If you want to see more videos of me, you can go ahead and hit that subscribe button because we post quite regularly. And if you did like this video, you can also give it a big thumbs up. But with that being said, I am gonna go to bed, and I will see you in the next one. Bye, guys.